Hey guys. Just wanted to say hey. I'm currently streaming this. For those of you who are aware of the Irrational Passions Twitch.tv channel, I'm streaming it there. So, hey guys, this is part 9. I think I could very well be wrong about that. I kind of lost track. Part 9 of the Zelda Skyward Sword power playthrough on hero mode. So, here we are in the third dungeon, the Lineru Mines. A really cool dungeon. Really awesome level design. Now, I will, I'm also streaming this. I mentioned that like 2 seconds ago. So, people are in, people may pop in to the chat, the twitch.tv chat to chat with me, and I will be talking back to them. So if what I say seems kind of funky, it's probably because I'm not talking to you, YouTube viewer. God, get over yourself. I'm just kidding. I love you, man. Man or woman or child. I hope it's not a child because I got a mouth like a sailor. And by that, it means I like to tongue kiss women at docks. These are all true statements. All factual. Well, mostly factual. What's up, little things that are gross looking? Little scorpion wannabes. Oh, that's close. Alright, Justin something. Uber Zelda fan is in the chat. I have a feeling this could very well be someone trolling me, but I could very much be wrong. I hope Uber Zelda fan in said chat is not trolling me, but it could always just be Tony, who's probably made 6 or 7 power, or not power playthrough, wow, 6 or 7 Justin TV accounts just to troll me. So, there you go. Zelda fan, if you're offended, I'm sorry. If you're Tony, I'm not sorry. If you're Tony and offended, still not sorry. Uber Zelda fan. I love these switches, but I do not like running through sand to have to get to them. That is what I like to call bullshit. You stupid, stupid sand dunes. GTFO. Your mother never loved you. If a sand dune had a mother, I'm sure it would love its sand dune child very much. Just so you guys know. I don't actually feel that way. I'll turn up the volume a little bit, because the music in this dungeon is goddamn amazing. Look at you, surviving me. Ow. You know what? I'm just going to use the shield. Come on. That was totally a horizontal slash. I don't give a fuck what Link tells you. Look at that. That was so easy. Board. Broad assumptions. They're irrational, says Zelda, Uber Zelda fan. Your voice sounds so low, it's hard to understand what you're saying. It's because I have so much bass. My name is Alex, by the way. You don't have to call me irrational, although I am very much irrational. This is bullshit. I swipe horizontally. Come on. Okay, hold on a second. there's something deeply wrong with this picture. I did a sound check on my voice, and it sounds relatively normal. So, I apologize that my voice is just so naturally low. You bastards. Come on. There we go. See? I knew I could do it. Those bitches always give me trouble, though. Sometimes, though, Uber Zelda fan, I do have a very low muttery voice, because that is just how I am. Because I sound like a creep. So, he's a super creep, he's super creepy. I'm kind of upset that I just did that. Oh, God damn it, Link. What did I tell you about this? What did I tell you about walls? Alright, let me just look down there. Make sure nothing is out of the ordinary. Well, I'm not sure if that's why viewers aren't sticking around. I'm sorry. At this point, there's nothing I can do about it. I've already begun. There's no turning back. If I start talking like this, it's because I'm reading messages in the chat. That wasn't a message. I just am demonstrating. Why did I do that? I just realized what I just did, and I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry. I should be able to start right where I was, but it was really not my brightest moment. Oh, damn it. All right. It's good to know that after going through this game once, I have memorized all the puzzles by heart. It's also very sad. On several levels. No. Damn it. No, I didn't slash. That time I slashed. That time I earned it. Goddamn hero mode. And it's goddamn bullshit. I need a heart medal. I've decided that I want a heart medal. I'm just saying, man, nothing against you. It happens to the best of us. True that, Uber Zelda fan. True that. I have a small key now. I'm curious, Uber Zelda fan. What is your favorite Zelda game? As you are an Uber Zelda fan, you must have a Uber Zelda favorite. But maybe that's a broad assumption, as you might call it. Also, if you could, tell me how the stream looks, because I want to make sure it looks alright. Thank you in advance, Uber Zelda fan. I'm partial to the game that got me into the series, A Link to the Past. That was the game that got me into the Zelda series as well. Link to the Past is just so good. It's devilishly good. Because, I was talking about it on the last instance of the power playthrough. Okay, I just realized that if you hit them while they're not puffy, they don't blow up. But yeah, Link to the Past is awesome. It's like a full lengthy game, and it's a 2D Zelda game. And most 2D Zelda games nowadays are not full lengthy games. They're more little games. Like, Minish Cap is not what I would call a full experience, but A Link to the Past is definitely like a 10-hour game. That was an awful idea. It's still the Zelda game to this day with the most dungeons. Yeah, I did talk about that in the last episode as well. It's got like 11 or 12 dungeons, which is a hefty number. I want them to make like a Zelda game that's got like just tons of dungeons, like 15, 16. Because, and not like bullshit like 3 fire dungeons and 2 rock dungeons. Oh no! But like actual real dungeons with awesome level design. I think they could do it. If they put their mind to it. These guys are fun. Don't get trapped in a corner with 2 of these guys because they will fuck your shit up. Just fair warning. They don't fuck shit up. But I love deflecting their beams back at them. My shield is looking a little frighteningly low. As to stream quality, it's stuttering for me, but then again, my PC is a bit out of date. Any high quality HD stream will do that in my case. Okay. Alright. I will accept that. Yeah, when I had my old computer, it was tough to get a stream going. I hate you. By the way, Bimos, I just want to share. Your enemy concept design is goddamn brilliant, and I hate you. Wait for it. Have you played Skyward Sword yet, Uber Zelda fan? I am curious. Because Skyward Sword, as I said early on in this playthrough, is my current reigning champion of favorite Zelda game. It stole my heart away, in a matter of speaking. Kind of blew me away. I was really down on the game before its release. Like, really down. Because I wasn't for the idea of a Zelda game with nothing but motion controls, but after playing it, kind of ridiculously awesome. And I fell. Oh, I gotcha. He just said that straight 480p streams look good, but anything more than that kind of rocks the boat. And you know how rocking the boat does. Baby, don't rock the boat. I have 1 heart left. I really hope I don't die. 14 minutes into this video so far. Part 9, I believe. I missed a day. It's Friday now. Well, Saturday, technically. Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas. By the way, I was going to do that at some point in this episode. But let me just say, Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And thank you, Uber Zelda fan, for hanging out in the stream with me. God damn, was that lucky. As was that. It was not skill. Okay, maybe it was a little bit. For me, I've played and beaten Skyward Sword. But I'm not particularly fond of the motion controls. I was down on them at first, as I'm sure some of you could have surmised when I said I was really down on the game before I played it, because I just moving around. I'm a lazy person, guys. Let's be real here, real talk for a second here. I'm a lazy ass person, and you know that kind of comes with the territory of being a gamer. I know some gamers are like awesome fitness, yeah, rock hard. You keep on rocking. I'm not saying everyone who's a gamer is also lazy, but I am. I like my games to be where I don't have to work out, because I go to the gym and I go for walks and whatnot. I do all that in my normal life. Don't need to do that in my video games. I hate that damaged my shield. That makes me so upset. You have no idea. Walking around with one health, one little heart, is just really depressing. Give me my blow sucker. That's what they call it, right? That's what the kids call it. Gustfellows. If you ever feel the controls are out of alignment, press down on the D-pad. I'm gonna blow you. Yo, Link got blown, yo. I love how you can just blow these little suckers off and they're flying. It's pretty cool. And you can spin rubies. Spinning those rubies is fun. What's up, motherfucker? And boom. I'm actually going to jump over here just to get 5 rubies. That's how much of a heartless monster I am. These guys respawn way too quick. Peace out. I have to blow more small mounds. If I don't, my parole officer will come for me. I don't think anybody wants that. Well, I don't think I do. She's like a really hot parole officer. One of those dirty girls. I mean, what? Mission controls feel gimmicky to me, along with the lag of using anything wireless. Yeah. I can see that. I don't really agree. I wouldn't say I don't really agree, but I don't feel any lag with any of the motion controls on Zelda. They've always worked, or this Zelda, they've always worked fine for me. There is a bit of a delay between doing the jabbing motion and actually getting the jab. And he also said before that, for people watching after this recording, to me, a wired controller is more precise. But yeah, I've never had a problem with wireless. I know there are problems, like there's you lose milliseconds at a time of control. And I've actually, I've used TVs where there is more wireless latency, and it's fucking awful. And I understand why people would not want latency at all with their controls, because I played Skyrim with a wireless controller on a TV that had a lot of latency, and it was awful. But Zelda, the Wii Remote Plus, I've never had a problem with. I mean, I've only ever used it in Zelda, but it worked really well. So I will say that much. Now, I'm not saying I'm ready to fucking jump on the bandwagon and say motion controls for the future, but I am ready to say motion controls work very well for Zelda, and I would not be against them being used in future Zeldas. Although, I would prefer the handheld Zelda games to drop the dumb as shit. God damn it. To drop the stupid fucking touchscreen controls, because I despise those controls in Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. They worked, but I did not like them. Just going to save, guys. I'm not going to quit. But yeah, I despise those controls. That's a personal thing. I know a lot of people dug them, right? Scott of the podcast definitely likes them. But yeah, when you're using a touchscreen, it feels like you have less control over Link. And one thing I like about Zelda games is the action and feeling like you have direct control over Link. It's an action game. It modernized a targeting system that almost every action sword game or even action shooter uses to this day. So Zelda is an action game, no doubt. Spirit Tracks was bad indeed for that, yeah. Like the item usage in the Spirit Tracks in Phantom Hourglass, like using the touchscreen to use the items, I thought that was pretty cool. Like using the whip and then drawing the line for the boomerang and the bomb chews. I thought that was actually really cool, really inspired. But fuck, the sword fighting in that game was fucking terrible. Yo guys, I don't care what you think. The sword play in Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks is goddamn awful. Stupid. It only worked half the time. God, terrible idea. Little shits. Little shitsies. I would just prefer having the option of having motion control scheme and wire controller scheme. Yeah, that could work. I could see that. But they make such use of it in Skyward Sword that just be impossible. In Skyward Sword, at least. In future games, maybe. Maybe that's a viable option. But I don't know. Like I said, I like the motion controls. One game that I can confidently say I like my motion controls. I know a lot of reviewers have been coming out and saying this has changed motion controls forever. I don't know about that. I could say it has changed motion controls for Zelda, though. At the very least. Boom. Having strictly motion controls for a game is limited. I don't know about that. A lot of games with motion controls are built around them. So I don't see them any more limited than games with controllers. I mean, unless you're talking about like audience, but like with the Wii, you can only have motion controls with the Wii. Like with the PS3 or 360, you're limiting your audience. Come on, motherfucker. I just got a text message. I gotta stop getting text messages while I'm on the podcast. While I'm recording. I did, however, silence my phone. So you're welcome, viewers. You're a bitch, and now you're dead. Oh, so many rubies lost to the abyss of nothingness. I wonder where the fuck do these pits go? Like, is there just spikes and shit down there? Like, what's up? What's the word, guys? While Link opens this chest, find a phone. Oh, it's a monster horn. Wow. Goddamn useless item. Oh, I thought I was going to make it for a second there. That's what I get for getting my hopes up. And I'm done. No fall damage in this game. Let me reiterate that from a couple episodes ago. No fall damage. Huzzah. Just so people watching live will know, and people watching after the fact. God, I'm just terrible at talking and playing games. At least I'm getting better at it. At least I recorded a video showing how I record videos with the game videos, not like regular videos. I hate you, Lumos. Did I mention that? God, I hate you. I keep getting kicked out of the chat. Twitch issues. Huh. I'm sorry, Uber Zelda fan. I would not kick you out of the chat if that makes you feel any better. But yeah. I recorded a video on how I record like commentary over my videos, over my game videos. So if you are an avid gamer and you're looking to share that love with YouTube or Voodoo, is that a thing? Voodoo? Do they? I don't know. I just sounded right. But if you'd like to, record your own commentary on your videos, I showed you how I do it. I do high quality stuff because I use like a professional performance mic, and I also use a mixer and HD quality video. So if you are interested in setting up, getting a super high quality setup, I linked to all of my equipment that I use, and I also demonstrated how I do this. I recorded how I set it up for this very instance. So, there you go. Blowing your fucking mind here. Breaking the fourth wall. God, I have to pee. Like, it's not even funny how much I have to pee. I'm going to pee in between this video and the next. But until then, I'm going to man up. Of course, it's all for an amber relic. The motion control topic has split up the Zelda fanbase, especially legacy fans like ourselves, up so much that segments of the Legacy fans are willing to quit the Zelda series. If all games from this point on will be motion controls only. I think that's just stupid. I'm sorry. For example, I'm talking to Uber Zelda fan now. Just put in context so people watching on YouTube don't get lost. Like, you beat the game, right? You beat it, you enjoyed it, you didn't like the motion controls, but you can still play a Zelda game and enjoy it. Because it's still a good game regardless of whether you like motion controls or not. I mean, I think most of the people that are saying I hate Zelda now are saying it just to scare Nintendo into taking out motion controls. And there are motion controls that are, one, in comparison, good. Especially compared to half the shovelware shit that's on the market nowadays. And two, that aren't even that intrusive. Honestly, I'm sitting here moving nothing but my wrist. I'm not jumping up and dancing like this is some kind of Kinect game. I'm not waving my arms above my head to do a simple movement. It's like a very basic, I have a remote in my hand and I'm using it as my sword. In reality, kind of a cool concept. People just, I'm not saying like hating motion controls is wrong or stupid. I'm saying you'll give up on a franchise that you love and you know the games will continue to be good quality regardless of the control scheme is just, it's childish. We should accept that, motion controls work. A lot of people like them. A vocal minority don't. And it's not like the actual quality of Zelda games are going down because of it. The dungeons in Skyward Sword are honestly some of the best dungeons of any Zelda game ever. And that's why I like Skyward Sword so much. Honestly, the story and the dungeon quality is so top-notch. I love this game, I'm actually going to pop out. Yes. The Uber Zelda fan is provoking good discussion. Maybe you guys on YouTube's should be watching for me to start streaming so you can also provoke good discussion. Just saying. Let's see. It's not one close to me at all. One heart, of course. Screw off Technoblins. Or Technoblins. I know Fi. I know. To the sky. Yes. Motion controls weren't forced and was rather made optional. I doubt there'd be much of a fuss over it. Yeah. I mean, it's an option. It's out of our hands at this point. Nintendo it's their decision. And if they want to make motion controls, it's their game, and they can do whatever the hell they want. In the end, after the success of the Wii, we are not going to say goodbye to motion controls for a very, very, very long time. So people need to realize, wake up, smell the roses, because motion controls are going to be here for a long-ass time. And so are touch controls, especially after the success of the iPhone. So, we're looking at the future. I mean, ideally, we'll have motion control option and controller option. But either way, there's always going to be motion controls in most games from here on out. I think, or not from here on out, but from next generation console on out. On past that, especially Nintendo's next console still uses the Wii Remote Plus, so we're gonna be stuck with the Wii Remote for another generation of Nintendo consoles. Although there's been pretty much a blackout on Wii U stuff since the E3, so I don't know. I have a feeling the Wii U could have gone through several changes. But I think the basic concept of using the Wii Remote still and all that jazz, I think that's still the same. Fix my shield, yo. $10 rubies. It's such a good price. And this video has been going on 37 minutes. I want to finish the dungeon, the third dungeon in this video. I will try. I need to get me some health potions. Yes, please. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. I think I made the Wii a little too quiet. It should be fine. I have a new email. Hooray me. It's telling me that Game Crashers just went live on twitch.tv. Game Crashers, check them out. They're cool. Cool guys. Rob James, Game Crashers Overlord, as he likes to call himself. Cool guy. He's a friend of mine. I am going to finally get to talk to him face-to-face in April at PAX East. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to podcast with him directly next to him. Hopefully somewhere in the public so I don't get raped. I'm just kidding. Rob James is a cool guy. Check out GameCrashers.net. Cool group of people over there. I mean, you should always check out IrrationalPassions.com first, but GameCrashers.net is cool too. And Twitch.tv/GameCrashers. Rob James does what he calls the Random Cast. Just streams random games via what people on Twitter would like him to play. And that dude's got a ton of games, almost all of which are on PC, and he's got a good PC to run, so he does good. Alright, I got a couple of health potions. I got fixed shield, and I got damage now. I should be able to run up that wall. To be fair. Such bullshit. Nah, I can't run up that wall. Alright. We're good. We're back. We're good. And it is 40 minutes in. If I can beat this dungeon in 10 minutes, we should be good. Oh, the music in this dungeon is awesome. As is pretty much all the music in this game. So, suck on that for a little bit. Not too hard. Not too hard. Be gentle. I'm wondering, is anyone who's watching this, if you have, leave a response below. Seen the movie White Hot American Summer? It's on Netflix Instant. I watched it with a couple friends recently. It's abso-fucking-ridiculous. There's a scene, if you know, I'm sure most of you know who Bradley Cooper is. He's a pretty well-known actor. The guy from The Hangover is how most people know him. He's in it. This is 2001, so back before he was even discovered, you could say. This is just, that was a terrible idea. Yeah, Bradley Cooper's in it. Michael Showalter, who's a comedian. I'm a fan of Michael Showalter, is in it. Michael Ian Black, who's often paired with Michael Showalter, is in it. Who's also good. Amy Poehler is in it. And there are a few other pretty big names. What am I supposed to do here? I feel like I know, but I don't know. It's the map. Oh. But yeah, there's a scene in White Hot American Summer where Michael Showalter and Bradley Cooper, or not Michael Showalter, Michael Ian Black and Bradley Cooper have sex. And it is surprisingly graphic and absolutely hilarious. I will never call Bradley Cooper a bad actor after seeing that. Although he's a pretty good actor. He's in Limitless. It's a good movie that I recently watched. So that's also on Netflix Instant as of right now. A lot of good movies out there right now. I have Rear Window and Rope by Alfred Hitchcock on my computer that I would like to watch. I've never seen any Hitchcock movies, so other than Psycho, but when I saw it I was 3, so I don't really count that. I don't know. I hear good things about Hitchcock. But yeah, White Hot American Summer. It's set in the 80s, 1981, and it parodies a lot of stuff that you saw in the 80s, a lot of commercial-like stuff and comedy stuff, and it's really well written by Michael Showalter. It's really funny. It's kind of ridiculous in a lot of ways, though, so just be cautious when you watch it, because it might fuck you up a little. God damn it. I didn't want to fight those guys. Fuck that shit. I think this dungeon is definitely longer than the first two. I'm not going to finish it in 5 minutes, by the way, because there's a part coming up that is very lengthy. Not even just this room. Although this room is surprisingly lengthy. So after I get through this room, I'm going to cut the recording, go to the bathroom. For those watching live, you'll just have to wait for a second while I'm at the bathroom. It's only going to take me like 2 seconds. Well, not 2 seconds, like a minute. I'll come back and play more. And for those watching on YouTube, this should be up early Saturday morning. I apologize, I was with my family all Friday. So to make up for it, I'm recording this very 1:35 in the morning, Saturday morning. So I intended to start on Friday, late Friday night, but I never got to it, unfortunately. Like I said, I was with my family, maxing and relaxing. My mom made lasagna. It was awesome. But yeah, those watching live, I'll take a little break. Y'all can go to the bathroom as well, and I'm going to grab a drink, I think. And I'm going to record another part and play more Zelda. Yeah, piss off. Yeah, Zelda games have become more linear and tell you more of what to do. And, you know, that's more along the lines of all games are kind of getting easier, and there are more instructions in games than there were back in the day. It's fucking old school ass games like Metroid. Metroid didn't tell you shit. If you go back and play Metroid, it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? You go left, you jump, you turn into a morph ball, and then you're like, what the fuck is this game? But yeah, Metroid, kind of ridiculous. It's famous, in my opinion, for not telling you shit. But yeah, guys, this has been Zelda Hero Mode Power Playthrough, Part 9. If you're watching live, you get to continue watching. If you're watching the YouTube version, you gotta wait till Monday to see the next part. As I always do, I'm going to leave you guys with a question. Leave your answers in the comments below, and check out Irrational Passions podcast. Please put a lot of hard. All 5 of us put a lot of hard work. And Joe and I's Christmas special just went up yesterday. So check that out. So your question is motion controls in Zelda games. Are you okay with it in the future or not? Tell me in the comments below. I'll see you guys next week.